दीपज्योति पारब्रह्मा दीपज्योति जनार्दना दीपो मे हरातु पापं दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते।
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा।
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारुर्मर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
ॐ कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम।
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम।
आचमन।
ॐ अमृतोपसर्मसि स्वाहा। ॐ अमृतापिधानमसि स्वाहा। ॐ सत्यं यशस्वी मयि श्रीश्रयतां स्वाहा।
इंद्रिय स्पर्श।
ॐ वाङ्मेयस्य अस्तु ॐ नासुर्मे प्राणो अस्तु ॐ अश्नुर्मे चक्षुरस्तु ॐ कान्यो मे श्रोत्रमस्तु तन्वामि सह सन्तु। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः। द्यौरिवा भुवना पृथिवी वावरण्या तस्यास्ति पृथिवी देवयजनी पृष्ठे अग्निमना दमना दया ददे। ॐ प्रद्यास्वग्नि प्रतिजागृहि त्वमिष्टा पुरते संसृजेता वयं च अस्मिन् सदास्ते अद्युतरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानयस्य रता। ॐ मयन्ते मयात्मा जातवेदस्य निधस्व वरधस्व चेधा वरधया च स्मान् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नानेन समेधया स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नामम। ॐ समिधाग्निं ध्रुवस्यता ह्रीतिर्बोधयाकातिथिम् अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतना स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नामम। ॐ सुसमिधाय शोचिसे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नामम। ॐ तन्त्वा समिरभिरङ्गिरो क्रीतेनावरिधयामसि बृहस्सोषाया विश्वया स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये अङ्गिरसे इदन्नामम। ॐ मयन्ते द्वयात्मा जातवेदस्य निधस्व वरदस्व चेधा वरदया च स्मान् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नानेन समेधया स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नामम। ॐ मयन्ते जातवेदस्य निधस्व वरदस्व चेधा वरदया च स्मान् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नानेन समेधया स्वाहा। इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नामम। ॐ मयन्ते मयात्मा जातवेदस्य निधस्व वरदस्व चेधा वरदया च स्मान् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नादेन समिधया स्वाहा इदं अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ओयन्तेर्मयात्मा जातवेदस्तिनेधस्वात् वर्धस्वाच्चेधा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नादेन समिधया स्वाहा इदं अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ओमयन्तिर्मयात्मा जातवेदस्तिनेधस्वात् वर्धस्वाच्चेधा वर्धया चास्मात् प्रजया पशुभिः ब्रह्मा वर्चसेना अन्नादेन समिधया स्वाहा इदं अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम ॐ हरिदे अनुमन्यस्व ॐ अनुमते अनुमन्यस्व ॐ सरस्वती अनुमन्यस्व ॐ देवा सविता प्रसूवायज्ञं प्रसूवायज्ञपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वागीतपु गीतं न पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचं न स्वारतु इदं अग्नये मम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदं मम ॐ प्रजापते स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदं मम ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदं इन्द्राय इदं मम ॐ सूर्यो ज्योति ज्योति सूर्यो स्वाहा ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योति वर्चो स्वाहा ॐ ज्योति सूर्यो सूर्यो ज्योति स्वाहा ॐ सजदेविना सविता सजुरोषसेन्द्रवत्य जोषानो सूर्यो वेदो स्वाहा ॐ अग्नि ज्योति ज्योतिरग्नि स्वाहा ॐ अग्नि वर्चो ज्योति वर्चो स्वाहा ॐ अग्नि ज्योति ज्योतिरग्नि स्वाहा ॐ सजदेविना सविता सजुरात्रिन्द्रवत्य जोषानो अग्निवेदो स्वाहा अग्नये प्राणाय इदं न मम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुः अपनाय स्वाहा इदं वायवे अपनाय इदं न मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय ज्ञानाय स्वाहा इदं आदित्याय ज्ञानाय इदं न मम ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुरग्नि वायवादितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यनेभ्यः स्वाहा इदं अग्नि वायवादितेभ्यः इदं न मम ॐ आपो ज्योतिरस्सुअमृतम् ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वयो स्वाहा
ॐ नमो श्री भगवते रामचन्द्राय स्वाहा ॐ नमो श्री भगवते वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय स्वाहा ॐ नमो श्री भगवते शिवाय स्वाहा ॐ नमो श्री भगवते प्रणवाय महामिलनदेवाय महायोगेश्वराय स्वाहा ॐ सचेतेकं ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ॐ सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो स्वाहा ॐ सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा Puran stand please.
Bhaju Narayana, Bhaju Narayana, Bhaju Re, Bhaju Narayana, Bhaju Re, Bhaju Narayana, Bhaju Narayana, Bhaju शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमो नमः
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमो
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
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 जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
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 नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमो नमः
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमो नमः
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमो नमः
ॐ नमः शिवाय नमो नमः
ॐ सर्ववे पुरनावं स्वाहा ॐ सर्ववे पुरनावं स्वाहा ॐ सर्ववे पुरनावं स्वाहा ॐ तनुभागिनी असि तनवामे पाहि ॐ आयुधागिनी असि आयुर्मे देहि ॐ वरचुडागिनी असि
वर्चो मे देहि
ॐ अग्नियनदे
तन्महानं
तन्मयाग्निना ॐ मेधावी देवा सविता दधातु ॐ मेधावी देवी सरस्वती दधातु ॐ
ब्रह्मकर्मा समाधिना।
ॐ तत्सत् हरि ओम्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात् सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुर्गभाग् भवेत्।
सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात् सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुर्गभाग् भवेत्। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् तदन्तु सर्वभूतानि विराजन्तानि सन्तु च। सिद्धिरस्तु परस्परं सिद्धिरस्तु च कर्मणां सिद्धिरस्तु च कर्मणां। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात्। स्वस्य सुराज्ञो नित्यका शतच्छाभ्यासदेवास्तु। अस्य सुदीपदे नित्यं शान्तिरस्तु च पुष्पदे शान्तिरस्तु च पुष्पदे। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात्। शान्तिरस्तु देवस्य भूर्भुवस्वः शिवं तथा। सर्वदा शान्तिरस्तु नः सौम्यभवन्तु भूतानि सौम्यभवन्तु भूतानि। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात्। मन्दिरो जातनाशस्य वनदेवात्ममेव हि प्रजापराय देवेशा शान्तिं कुरु जगत्पते शान्तिं कुरु जगत्पते। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात्। यो मे अन्यस्य देवस्य शिवमस्तु सदा मुक्ति। यश्रमन्देसि लोके अस्मिन् सोऽपि भद्राणि पश्यतु सोऽपि भद्राणि पश्यतु। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात् सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुर्गभाग् भवेत्। सर्वेषामङ्गलं भूयात् सर्वे सन्तु निरामयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम्। ॐ अर्पण। आवो भोग।
आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन। सुराम के गंगुर, मिलनी के बेर सुराम के गंगुर, मिलनी के बेर सुराम के गंगुर। रुचि रुचि भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, रुचि रुचि भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन। आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन। दूर घर की मेवा त्यागे, दूर घर की मेवा त्यागे, दूर घर की मेवा त्यागे, दूर घर की मेवा त्यागे। साग विदुर घर गायो प्यारे मोहन, साग विदुर घर गायो प्यारे मोहन, साग विदुर घर गायो प्यारे मोहन, साग विदुर घर गायो प्यारे मोहन। आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन। जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे, जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे, जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे, जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे। सुख संपत्ति घर आवे प्यारे मोहन, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे प्यारे मोहन। आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन, आवो भोगन गावो प्यारे मोहन। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
बोलो श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय
जय।
बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय भक्त जनों प्लीज स्टैंड ओम श्री रामचंद्राय नमो नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमस्तुते व्यास विशाल बुद्धे पुलारविन्दायत पत्र नेत्र येन त्वया भारत तैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रदीपा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रदीपा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रदीपा ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम।
आरती श्री रामायण। हे राम 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 जग में सजा तेरा नाम हे राम
हे राम हे राम हे राम
जग में सजा तेरा नाम
हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है तू
ही माता तू ही पिता है
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है तू ही
माता तू ही पिता है
तेरे चरणों में चारों राम
हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम
जग में सजा तेरा नाम
हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी
तेरे चरणों में चारों नाम
हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे
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 इस जग के सारे काम
हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम
जग में सजा तेरा नाम
हे राम 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 हे राम
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करे तरत सिया पी की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करे तरत सिया पी की आरती श्री
वाल्मीक मुनि नारद
वाल्मीक विज्ञान विशारद
वाल्मीक विज्ञान विशारद
सुख सनगारी शेष सारद सुख सनगारी शेष सारद भरनी पवन सुत कीरति की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की गावत वीर पुराण अष्टदश
गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश
छाओ शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस
चाव शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस
मुनि जन धन सतत को सरबस
मुनि जन धन संतन को सर्वस
सार अंश सम्मत सब ही
आरती श्री
रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की गावत संतत शंभु भवानी
गावत संतत शंभु भवानी
अनुगत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी
अनुगत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी
व्यासादि कवि भय जब गानी
व्यासादि कवि भय जब गानी
राघव सुंदि गरुड़ की
आरती श्री
रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति करी दलित सियति की
भक्तजनों हाथ जोड़कर भगवान का प्रार्थना करो। ओम रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री परमात्मने नमो नमः। बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोलो श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। थैंक यू वेरी मच। प्लीज बी सीटेड। Amargit group. In the meantime, devotees and friends, let me say a very warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you to the second session of reading. And the Yajna is in tribute to the life and works of Param Puja Srimad Swami Purnanandaji Maharaj. Let me just bring to you a few little thoughts on Guruji's life. Though the Guru has a human body, it is not really the human element that functions as the Guru. I'll repeat it. Though the Guru has a human body, and we are all related to Gurus, it is not really the human element that functions as the Guru. It is the divine realized by the Guru, or manifest in him, invoked through him, that is the real Guru, that is, he's connected to the Param Guru. The Guru embodies the Supreme Guru, the Jagat Guru, to the individual disciple. And so, only those who have acquired the competence or are gifted by grace to perceive this truth are able to regard the Guru in human form as none other than the divine. There is a wonderful experience with Guru and disciple. We call it Guru Shishya Sambandha, the relationship between a Guru and a disciple. The disciple will go through stages of experiences or evolutions, as we may say. And so he began to discover that very divine relationship between himself or herself and the Guru. Before we bring on Panditji's reading this Katha this evening, we have the Amargit group who has been supporting Panditji to all his Kathas and pujas and prayers and yajnas everywhere in Montreal and in Toronto. Pandit Hanumanji does not really need an introduction. He has been a Pandit from the very youthful days of 13 years onward and has traveled widely everywhere. So without much, we'll have a few bhajans before Panditji's Katha. We'll have a bhajan from Vidya. We'll have one from Anthony. And I'm not too sure Rocco is already here. Okay. Okay. Then we'll have Rocco also. So first we'll have Vidya, then we have Anthony, and then we'll have Rocco.
जय गणपति सद्गुणा सदना कविवर बदन कृपाल विघ्न हरण मंगल करना जय जय गिरिजाला जय 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 गणपति गणराजो मंगल भरण करन शुभ काजो जय गजवदन सदन सुखदाता विश्व विनायक बोधि विदाता वक्रतुंड सुचुंड सुहावन तिलक त्रिपुंड भाल मन भावन राजत मणि मुक्तन उरे माला श्रवण मुक्त श्री नयन विशाला पुस्तक पानि कुठार त्रिशूलम मोदक भोग सुगंधित फूलम सुंदर पीतांबरा तन सजिता चरण पादुका मुनि मन रजिता धनी शिवा सुवन चंदन भरता गौरी ललन विश्वा विदाता रिद्धि सिद्धि तव चंवर सुधारे मूषक वाहन सोहत द्वारे कहो जन्म शुभाकत मारे अति सुपवन मंगलकारी एक समय गिरिराज कुमारी पुत्र हेतु तप बारी भयो यज्ञ जब पूर्ण अनुपाता तब पहुँचो तुम्हारी रूपा अतिथि जनि कहीं गौर सुकारी बहुविधि सेवा करी तुम्हारी अति प्रसन्न है तुम वर दिन्ना मातु पुत्र हित जो तब किन्ना मिल पुत्र तुहि बुद्धि विशाला बिन सगर बधरा यदि काला गणनायक गुण ज्ञान निधाना पूजित प्रथम रूप भगवाना अस कही अंतर रूप आवे पलन परा बालक स्वरुहावे बानी शीशु रुदन जब तुम्हाना लकी मोक सुख गौरी सामा सकल मंगन सुख गवाही नभते तो सुर सुमन बशानी शंभु माँ बहुधन लुटवाही सुर मुनि जन सुत दिखवाही लेकी अति अन मंगल साजा देखन भी यही शनि राजा निज अवगुण गुणी शनि मन माही बालक देखन चाहत नाही गिरिजा कछु मन वेद बढ़ायो उत्सव मोर न शनि तुहि बायो क्षण लगी शनि मन सको चाला काह करी हूँ शिशु मोहि डाला नहीं विश्वास उम और भायो शनि सो बालक देखन कायो पति दही शनि दृग कुन पाशा बालक शेरोरी गही आक्षा गिरिजा गिरि धावल धरनी सोह दोक दश नाही वरनी हाशक कर मचो के लाशा शनि कीन्हो लखी सुत नाशा तुरत गरुड़ चादि विष्णु सादी काति चक्र सो गज शिर लाई बालक के दद ऊपर धरयो प्राण मंत्र पद शंकर धरयो नमि गणेशा शंभु कीने प्रथम पूजा बुद्धि वर दीन बुद्धि परीक्षा जप शिव कीन्हा पृथ्वी कर प्रदक्षिणी लीन्हा चले सदन भैरम भुलाली रचि वेद तुम्ही बुद्धि उपाय चरण मातु पितु के लीने तिनके साथ प्रदक्षिण कीने धनी गणेशा कहीं शिव हारे नभते सुरन सो वनुबारे तुम्हारी महिमा बुद्धि दाए शेष सहस्त्र सकल नगाए मैं माती किन मचित दुखारी करहूँ कौन विनाय तुम्हारी भजत राम सुंदर प्रभु दासा लाख प्राग कभी दुर्वासा अब प्रभु दया दिन पर कीजय अपनी भक्ति शक्ति कुछ दीजय बाजत राम सुंदर प्रभु दासा लाख प्राग कर का दुर्वासा अब प्रभु दया दिन पर कीजय अपनी भक्ति शक्ति को दीजय अपनी भक्ति शक्ति कुछ दीजय श्री गणेश यह चालीसा पत करे धरी ध्यान नित नव मंगल गृह बसे लहि जगत सन्मान संबद अपनी शस्त्र दश ऋषि पंचमी दिनेश पूरन चालीसा भयो मंगल मूर्ति गणेश बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Beautifully done. And now, before Panditji's Katha this evening, we have Rako. Recently, I met Rako at a function, and he's a very, very wonderful singer. And he is with the very much known to the Amargita group, and we'll hear him now.
Sitaram, everyone.
Sitaram.
लाल देहि लालिल से हरिधरे लाल लंगूर भद्रदेव नवदान जय 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 कपिसूर. ढूंढ मचाए ऐसा ढूंढ मचाए ऐसा ढूंढ मचाए ढूंढ मचाए ऐसा ढूंढ मचाए ऐसा ढूंढ मचाए. चले हनुमान चले हनुमान यहाँ आए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान, चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। सुनकर आए रघुराई, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। गंगा जी आए, तो गंगा जी आए, जमुना जी आए। गंगा जी आए, जमुना जी आए। ओ त्रिवेणी संग में आए, त्रिवेणी संग में आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। भक्तजनों के घर पावन कर, भक्तजनों के घर पावन कर। भक्तजनों के भक्तजनों के घर पावन कर। आए आए रघुराई, आए आए रघुराई, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसा धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान, चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी के धूम मचाए। धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए।
क्या बात राकू, क्या बात, बहुत बहुत सुंदर है। So we'll come back again just now when you set the mood for Pandit Ji's Katha. Now over to Pandit Ji, this evening's Katha.
नमो विघ्नेश्वराय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ गजाननं भूतगणाधसेवितम् कपितजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। ॐ ये हरम्बेय महेशपुत्र समस्तविघ्नौघविनाशदक्षा मङ्गलोय पूजा प्रथमं प्रदानं गृहान् पूजन् भगवन् नमस्ते। ॐ सरस्वती मया देवी हंसवाहिनी दाहनी वीणा पुस्तक समायुक्तं विद्या देवी परं तप। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो गणपति भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो सरस्वती माता की जय। सानन्दमानन्दवने वसन्तं मानन्दकन्दं हतपापविन्दं पारायणातं श्रीनाथनाथं श्रीविश्वनाथं शरणं प्रपद्ये। ओम रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। ओम श्री राम राम रघुनंदन राम रामं श्री राम राम भरत ग्रज राम रामं श्री राम राम कर्कनंदन राम रामं श्री राम राम शरणं भव राम रामं। श्री रामचंद्र चरण मनसा स्मरामि श्री रामचंद्र चरण वचसा गृह्णामि। श्री रामचंद्र चरण शिरसा नमामि श्री रामचंद्र चरण शरणं प्रपद्ये। ओम मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतं वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयुक्तमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। ओम अंजनं नंदनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनम् ओम अंजनं नंदनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनम् कपीशमक्षहन्तारम् वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। ओम श्रीराम हृदयं नंदन भव कल्पहिरोहम् अभयं वदं दोऽभ्यमहीचिदानन्दमानरूपम्। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम्। ओ भज मन रामचरण घनश्याम भज मन रामचरण घनश्याम।
ओ भज मन रामचरण घनश्याम।
भज मन रामचरण चरण घनश्याम
भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
राम चरण घन राम चरण घन
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 राम चरण घन श्याम भज मन
राम चरण घन श्याम
ओ राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घन श्याम
राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घन श्याम
ओ राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घन श्याम
राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घन श्याम
वो भज मन राम चरण घन श्याम
भज मन राम चरण घन श्याम
चोरा चोदन चोरा क्रोधन चोरा जो चोरा घनश्याम ओ भज मन राम
चरण घनश्याम ओ भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
करके ज्योति माया लालच करके अतरम कर घनश्याम भज मन
राम चरण घनश्याम ओ भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
जो सुमिरन से आगे सुख पावे जो सुमिरन से अति सुख पावे जो सुमिरन घनश्याम ओ भज मन राम चरण
घनश्याम ओ भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
ओ राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घनश्याम
ओ राम चरण घन राम चरण घन राम चरण घनश्याम
ओ भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
ओ भज मन राम चरण घनश्याम
ओ भज मन
घनश्याम।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। पूज्य श्रीमान स्वामी जी, विप्र मंडली, प्यारे भाइयों और बहनों तथा बच्चे, आज प्रथम तो मयूष पार्वम परमात्मा सचिदानंद स्वरूप भक्तवत्सलम पति पावनकार राजा दशरथ का पुत्र, कौशल्या माता का पुत्र और भरत लक्ष्मण शत्रुघ्न का भाई और सीता माता का पति भगवान श्री रामचंद्र जी को पवित्र चरण कमलों में बारंबार सिर नमन करता हूँ। द्वितीयम, प्रणव आश्रम एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर्स को कोतान कोतिष्य धन्यवाद देता हूँ। वो बड़े भाग्य हैं। Our great respected and learned Swami Ji, my dear beloved brother Pandits, devotees all, tonight it is indeed once again a wonderful opportunity for each and every one of us to be presented here and to join in this tree session of a wonderful glorification to the wonderful form of the Lord, where we seeking His guidance, protection and blessings so that we all can be happy, healthy and prosperous in every walk of life. My dear beloved brothers and sisters, for a few seconds, let us all bow in salutation to the Lord. Prem se bolo Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki. Secondly, devotees, I must say dhanyabad or thank you to the executive body of this beautiful ashram, Pranav Ashram, for taking the opportunity in sponsoring this three wonderful session of glorification to the Lord. In the name of our beloved Guru who left this beautiful world, who had done so much in this beautiful world, my dear brothers and sisters, for the benefit not only for Sanatan Vedic Dharma, but for the wonderful devotees that is living in this world. May Bhagwan bless him. May Bhagwan bless that Jiva Atma of Param Puj Swami Purnananda Ji Maharaj, a great Guru. Again and again we bow in salutation to that wonderful and great soul. Devotees, for those of you who don't know our great and beloved Guru, Guruji, I had the opportunity of meeting with him in Montreal in 1985. Guruji was visiting a very wonderful and dedicated family who belonged to the Sangha or who belonged to Bharat Shivashram Sangha. And I am referring tonight to no other than the late Mr. Munilal. We know him, for those of us who belong to Quarantine area, we know him as the late Telabai. Bhaiya Munilal, one day he called me and he said, Panditji, we will be having a havan at our apartment and I would like to extend an invitation to you. The first question I asked him was, who will be officiating the havan? And he said to me, my Guru. I didn't ask no more question, because I know who that great and learned one was. So my dear brothers and sisters, when that Saturday reached, I couldn't wait for the afternoon to go to attend this Hawan service or Hawan sacrifice. And when I walk in the apartment, Guruji Swami Purnanandaji Maharaj was sitting on a sofa, and I went and I placed my forehead at his feet. Guruji ke charanon mein shees ko jhukao. And I placed my forehead at his feet. I remember very well, he took his right hand and he placed it on my head. But he didn't know who I was. And my dear brothers and sisters, I sat at the side of him and the Havan began. And my dear brothers and sisters, after the Havan service, I approached him. I explained to him, Guruji, who I am, and so forth and so on. And he asked me, he said, Panditji, are you doing the Havan like this? And I said, yes, Guruji. This is the way I learn, and this is the way I know, and this is the way I will continue to do, like how Swamiji, etc. is performing Havan. So my point here tonight is, I was blessed. I will say tonight that these two material eyes of mine, I was blessed to see him. I was blessed to carry his darshan. And tonight, I am having the opportunity, with the permission of Swamiji and the executive body of this ashram, to sit here and preach the glories of the Lord, and also to ask Bhagwan to guide his Jiva Atma, his everlasting soul, and bless it. Devotees, for those of you who were not here last night, I read from the Ganesh Puran a very wonderful Katha. A Katha about the heads that Bhagwan Shiva have around his neck. Sorry. And And at that moment, devotees, question was asked from Parvati Mata to Bhagwan Shiva, whose heads you have around your neck? And then Bhagwan Shiva smiled and said to her that, O Parvati, these are your heads. When you came into the world, and as you leave according to your good karma, I will take your head and I will string them as a garland, as a mala, and here I have them around my neck. Tonight, devotees, I'm going to bring to you a beautiful katha from the Ramcharitmanas, which means the holy lake of the actor of Bhagwan Sri Ram, which is called the Tulsi Krita Ramayana. We consciously aware that tonight is Saturday night, and we all know who Saturday, which deity we worship. We worship Mahavira Swami. And so tonight I decided to bring to you a katha about Mahavira Swami or Hanumanji. Devotees, the first question we have to ask ourselves is, who is Hanumanji? Millions and billions, or I should say trillions of devotees are praying and performing puja to Mahavira Swami or Hanumanji. But the question arose here tonight, who is Hanumanji? Shankara Suvana Keshari Nandana Teja Pratapa Mahajaga Bandhan. Lord Shiva assumed the 11th incarnation form of Hanumanji. And my dear brothers and sisters, when Hanumanji came upon the earth, Vishnu Bhagavan told him, he said, Hanumanji, you go. You go to the earth and you stay there. And when I come upon the surface of the earth and manifest myself in the form of a man by the name of Sri Ram, you will be there to guide and protect all your devotees. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, Hanumanji was residing with a very powerful devotee, Sugriv. And they were residing in the Pampapur mountain. While they was residing there, in Kiskinda account of the Ramayana, it is stated that Sugriv was the ruler of the Vanars. Vanars. Van means bush, Nar means man. And there are many devotees who are going away with a very false idea that Hindus are worshipping monkey or monkeys. We are not worshipping monkeys, my dear brothers and sisters. There is no part in the Ramayana that is stated the word Bandar. Bandar means monkey. But the Ramayana did not state the word Bandar, it stated Vanar. Vanar means bushman, and who assumed the form of those bushmen was the deities. Brahma, Lord Shiva, Agani Devata, Vato Devata, Suryo Devata, Chandrama Devata, Vaso Devata, etc. They assume a form and various forms as Vanars, and they came upon the surface of the earth. But then Vishnu Bhagavan took avatar in the form of a human, and he came into the world for the protection of righteousness and for the decline of unrighteousness. And there he was called by the name of Dasrath ka Putra Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan. And so, my dear devotees, we all know the part of the Katha where the Maya Sita was missing. But in tonight's Katha, Bhagavan Shri Ram was in searching for that Maya Sita. And what happened? They met with Hanumanji at Sugriv. And devotees, after Sugriv gave Hanumanji permission to go and inquire the welfare of those two princes, Hanumanji went, he met with them, he inquired who they were, and they replied to him that I am Ram and this is my brother Lakshman. We are the sons of the great king Dashrath. And so, devotees, what happened was, Hanumanji decided his mind with the permission of the Lord to go in search of that Maya Sita. So they left where Bali and where Sugriv was living, because Bali was the brother of Sugriv. So Hanumanji took a few Vanars, a few of his mates, then a few of his friends, and they began to travel. And where were they going? They were going in search of that Maya Sita. But my dear brothers and sisters, remember the Katha. The Maya Sita was in Ashoka Vatika, which we call Sealand. And so what happened? As Hanumanji and the fellow brothers, the Vanars, began to search for that Maya Sita, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj bring us tonight Katha.
Katha ho ye nisechar sai beta, Katha ho ye nisechar sai beta, Pran lage ek chapeta, Pran lagi ek chapeta, Bahu prakar giri kan teri Davu muni milay takjevu Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Bhaj Ram
बुलाने मिलना जल धन गहन बुलाने मन हनुमान किन अनुमाना मन हनुमान किन अनुमाना मरण चाहत सब दिनो जल पाना मरण चाहत सब दिनो जल पाना राम
जय राम
श्री राम जय राम भजुरा ओ राम श्री राम जय राम भजुरा Devotees, Hanumanji and his fellow varners, friends of them, they traveled, they went through a very dense forest, hills, mountain and so forth in searching for that Maya Sita. But then when they were traveling, if they saw any saint or sages, they will pay salutation or adoration to them. And so devotees, presently they fixed their mind upon Bhagavan Sri Ram while they were going in searching of the Maya Sita. But it happened that all of them, they were very thirsty. And my dear brothers and sisters, they lose their way in the dense forest and couldn't find water. And so brothers and sisters, what they did was, they were searching and searching for water, but they couldn't find. So then Hanumanji thought to himself that without water to drink, they were all likely to perish. And devotees, we all know this, that water plays a great role in our daily lives. Water is known to be the deity by the name of Varun Devata. And anytime we do a puja, when we pay adoration to any deity, we must worship Varun Devata or Varun Bhagavan, the deity who is the giver of liquid. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, while Hanumanji was thinking in this manner that without water, then every one of us is going to leave this world or we are going to perish. But then what happened? Bhagavan Shiva told Parvati Mata, he said, "O Parvati Devi, I want you to listen very attentively to this beautiful Katha that Tulsi Das Ji Maharaj translate in the Ramayana as I bring forth to you the Chaupai." Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
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 बोलो राम सिया राम, सिया राम, जय जय राम. राम सिया राम, सिया राम, जय जय राम. जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरी देवो उमर पावन सुत आए, सब कहु लय सोई बेभर गाये।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
आगे गए हनुमंत ही लीना, वैद्य विमल नीलम पुन कीना।
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
So, my dear brothers and sisters, while they were all traveling and they were very thirsty, Hanumanji, along with each and every one of those Vanar, they climb up a hill and they were looking all around for water. But they couldn't find water anywhere. But what they saw was a hole in the earth. They saw also the chakava bird, the heron, and many other birds were going through this cave. And at that mouth of the cave, where they were all going into, they realized that birds were going there as well. They were making their way into it. So they decide now to go there. And my dear brothers and sisters, while they were coming down of the hill, Mahavir Swami, the son of the wind god, he told all of them, he said, let's go now to this cave and see what's going on in there. And my dear brothers and sisters, after they all heard the wonderful words of Hanumanji, they all clasped their hands and they bowed to him. What did they say to Hanumanji? मेरी बिनती सुनो हनुमान, धरो मैं तेरा ध्यान, पावन का प्यारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा। मेरी बिनती सुनो हनुमान, धरो मैं तेरा ध्यान, पावन का प्यारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा। सिर मुकुट गले फूल माला, श्री लाल लंगोटे वाला। सिर मुकुट गले फूल माला, श्री लाल लंगोटे वाला। ताके कुंडल चिल में का, ओ अंजनी के लाला। मेरी बिनती सुनो हनुमान, करो मैं तेरा ध्यान, पावन का प्यारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा। शिव शंकर के अवतारी, श्री राम के आज्ञाकारी, शिव शंकर के अवतारी, श्री राम के आज्ञाकारी। ओ पवन पुत्र बलवान, ओ अंजनी के लाला, मेरे बिनती सुनो हनुमान, करूं मैं तेरा ध्यान, पावन का प्याला, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा। मेरे बिनती सुनो हनुमान, धरो मैं तेरा ध्यान, पावन का प्यारा, अंजनी के लाल दुलारा. They all clasp their hands, my dear devotees, and they bow in salutation to Mahavir Swami, and they call him as Anjani Ke Lal. And so, devotees, what they did, what the Vanars did was, they all took Hanumanji and placed him upon their head. And so now, while he was on their head, they now enter into that cave without any hesitation. And as they enter, what happened? Tulsidas ji bring us Ramayana Doha. Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram.
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Bolo Ram,
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram.
एक ही जाई उपवन, परसर गिरि सतबाहु, मंदिर एक रुचिरत, पैदे नारी तब
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram. Bolo Ram, Ram, Ram.
Bolo Ram,
Bolo Ram, Bolo
देख जाई उपवन जब सर विरसित बहुपंख, मंदिर एक रुचिरतः, बैठे नारी तब पंग, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु. As they were going further and further inside of the cave, they saw a beautiful garden. They saw a beautiful garden with a few beautiful lakes. And in these beautiful lakes, my dear brothers and sisters, there was beautiful petals, beautiful lotuses. And what they call it in Hindi? Kamal Phool. In English is called a lotus flower. The lotus is a Puran flower. And let me take you back to that beautiful country that most of us belong to, the beautiful Guyana. In the trench, you will remember that there are Puran leaves, Puran flowers, and the nut in the trench. But there are three colors of Puran flowers, brothers and sisters: a white, a pink, and a yellow. What is the significance of that? The white represents Saraswati Mata, the pink represents Lakshmi Mata, and the yellow represents Durga Mata. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, as they were walking and they saw this beautiful lake full of lotus, there too they saw a very magnificent temple. They saw a beautiful mandir, and in this mandir there was seated a very beautiful female. This beautiful female who was sitting there was austerity of incarnation, meaning that she was someone who was very, very great, that devotees have to pay adoration to her and people have to worship her. People will sing her glories. And my dear brothers and sisters, who was that? She was no other than Gayatri Mata. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Gayatri Mata is that loving mother of ours who we glorify her prayers by chanting the Gayatri mantras. The Gayatri mantra, my dear brothers and sisters, have 24 syllables. And in that very mantra, my dear brothers and sisters, which we glorify the praises of Gayatri Mata, it is stated that whosoever sing her praises will definitely receive her divine and choicest spark of blessings. And as I just said, that there are 24 syllables in that beautiful glorification of Gayatri Mata. Similarly, devotees in tonight Katha, in the Ramcharitmanas, Kiskinda Kand of the Ramayana, I am reading from the 24th Doha. So 24 Akshar mantras, 24 syllables of Gayatri mantras, and the Doha is number 24. So when they went there and they saw Gayatri Devi, this beautiful, divine and loving mother, they bow in salutation to her. And all of them, as they bow their head, my dear brothers and sisters, what happened at that moment? They asked that divine mother to help them. So Gayatri Devi said, tell me, what's your purpose of coming in this cave? And brothers and sisters, they explain to Gayatri Mata that they are not only searching for the Maya Sita, but they are very, very thirsty. They need something to drink, and they are very hungry as well. So they need also something to eat. So Gayatri Mata said, listen, I will tell you all what to do. I will send you all at a certain spot where you will not only have water to drink, but you will have fruits also to partake of. And hearing this, brothers and sisters, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj bring us Ramayana Katha. O bhajo mana Rama Lakshmana aur Sita.
ओ भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
O bhajo mana Rama Lakshmana aur Sita.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
Lakshmana aur Sita. Lakshmana aur Sita.
ओ लखन और सीता लखन और सीता
Lakshmana aur Sita. Lakshmana aur Sita.
लखन और सीता लखन और सीता
गावत वेद रामायण गीता. भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
गावत वेद रामायण गीता भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजन हो के न मधुर फल गाये. दासो निकट पुनि सब चले आए. यही सब आपनी कथा सुनाई. मैं अब जब जहाँ रघुराई. भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
मुदहु नयन बेबरत जे जासो. पैहु से तहे जानी बताओ. नयन मुद पुर देख ये बीना. रात हो सकल सिद्धो है तेरा. भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजहु न के न मधुर फल गाये. दासु निकट पुनि सब चले आए. तेहि सब आप ही कथा सुनाए. मैं जब जब चाहर गुराए. भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
लखन और सीता. लखन और सीता.
लखन और सीता लखन और सीता
गावत वेद रामायण गीता. भजो मन राम लखन और सीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
गावत वेद रामायण गीता.
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता
भजो मन राम लखन और सीता. Gayatri Mata told them, he said, "O Hanumanji, you and the Vanars, all of you go now and take a bath. Go and take a bath and partake of different delicious fruits. And when you come back, I'm going to tell you all what you have to do." But now, Gayatri Mata said, I will have to go and meet with Bhagwan Shri Ram. I have to go and pay Lord Shri Ram a visit. And my dear brothers and sisters, Gayatri Mata said, I want each and every one of you to clasp your hands and close your eyes. When she told them that, togetherly in a soft and soothing tone, they all asked her that, "O Divine Mother, when we close our eyes, what should we do?" She then responded by saying, when you close your eyes, I want each and every one of you to leave this cave. And you shall have the opportunity to recover the Maya Sita, because this is your purpose for coming here. And my dear brothers and sisters, each and every one of them clasped their hands, closed their eyes, and what happened? When they opened their eyes again, where they were, they all reached at the bank of the seashore. They were all standing there because Gayatri Mata told them to go, close your eyes and leave this cave. And brothers and sisters, as they find themselves at the seashore standing, Tulsi Das Ji bring us this beautiful chaupai from the Ramayana. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
So puni gayo jahar gunata, jai kamal par naye sin mata, nana bhati vinayate hi kini apnayani bhakti prabhu dini. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Ram,
Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Ram,
Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. When each and everyone realized that they were standing by the seashore, my dear brothers and sisters, they were all looking all around for this wonderful mother of the universe by the name of Gayatri Mata, but they couldn't find her. So what they did, they all togetherly clasped their hands and they bow in salutation to that wonderful form of the Divine Mother. And my dear brothers and sisters, it is because she went to where Bhagwan Shri Ram was. She went to pay Lord Shri Ram a visit. Because why? Because within the fold of her heart, it was full of love. She is no other than that sweet, dear and loving mother of ours, Gayatri Mata. And so, my dear devotees, as Gayatri Mata was not standing in front of Hanumanji and the Vanar army, what happened? Tulsidas, you bring us the final doha of tonight Katha. Barari bar kahu so gayi, Prabhu agya dhari sis, Uradhari Ram charana jugal, Je bandata ajais. Bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram,
बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम,
bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram, bolo Ram Ram Ram,
बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम.
Badari ban kahu so gayi, Prabhu agya dhari sis, Uradhari Ram charana juga, Je bandata ajai.
बोलो राम राम राम, 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 बोलो राम राम.
बदरी बन कहु सो गई, प्रभु आज्ञा धरि धीस, उरधरि राम चरण जुग, जे बंदत अजई ससिया, पति रामचंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु. Gayatri Mata, at that moment, she left for the forest which was called Badrinath. That was in the Himalayas. And there she cherished the heart of Bhagwan Shri Ram within the fold of her heart. She looked at the wonderful form of Bhagwan Shri Ram. And my dear brothers and sisters, whenever we pray, as Tulsidas ji said in tonight Katha, we must pray tab hirday se. We must pray sincerely and devoutedly from our heart. So Gayatri Mata went to where Bhagwan Shri Ram was, and she held on to the feet of that wonderful Lord of ours, who was adored by Brahma and Bhagwan Shiva. The feet of Lord Shri Ram was adored by the creating force and the remover of all difficulties, Lord Brahma and Bhagwan Shiva. And so, my dear devotees, after Hanumanji realized that they didn't complete their mission, togetherly they all said, we cannot go back to meet with Lord Shri Ram until we accomplish our mission. And so, devotees, they continued to travel in the dense forest, crossing lakes, mountains, rivers, etc., in searching for the Maya Sita. And so, devotees, as I am about to bring my katha to a close tonight, before I do so, let me invite each and every one of you to join with me in a beautiful glorification to Bhagwan Shri Ram. Rama ho Rama re, bhool mat jana, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के। हो राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के, ओ तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के। राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के, ओ तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
हो राम
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
ओ रामा
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
रामा ओ राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के, ओ
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
फूल लाया पल लाया तेरे लिए, फूल लाया पल लाया तेरे लिए,
फूल लाया पल लाया तेरे लिए, फूल लाया पल लाया तेरे लिए।
तुझको चढ़ाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तुझको चढ़ाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
रामा हो राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के। ओ रामा तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
धूप लाया दीप लाया तेरे लिए, धूप लाया दीप लाया तेरे लिए,
धूप लाया दीप लाया तेरे लिए, धूप लाया दीप लाया तेरे लिए।
तुझको दिखाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तुझको दिखाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
रामा हो राम रे भूल मत जाना, तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
ओ राम रे
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
ओ राम रे
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के।
दूध लाया पानी लाया तेरे लिए, दूध लाया पानी लाया तेरे लिए,
दूध लाया पानी लाया
तेरे लिए,
दूध
लाया पानी लाया तेरे लिए।
तुझको चढ़ाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तुझको चढ़ाऊंगा
वापस न जाऊंगा,
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के। छोड़ के
रामा तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के
ओ रामा
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के
ओ रामा
तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के
रामा हो राम रे भूल मत जाना तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के ओ तेरी अयोध्या छोड़ के प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की
जय
प्रेम से बोलो पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय
क्या बात है पंडित जी, इस रात को कथा और रामायण कथा को बहुत बहुत सुंदर है. Very beautiful indeed, and the devotees have really enjoyed. You can see the attention. Thank you so very much. Devotees and friends, the life of His Holiness Srimad Swami Purnananda Ji Maharaj epitomizes the Hindu spirit and philosophy, yet could never be regarded as belonging to one set of people. For the work of a saint cannot be circumscribed, since all people are his children and the entire world his domain. And this is exactly was the life of Guruji Srimad Swami Purnananda Ji Maharaj, in which we are doing this Yajna in tribute to his life and work in the Western world. At the Gayana Hindu College, the children who attended the college, they were all like his children, loving to his very heart. And we have tonight the devotees of the Shiva Shakti. We have the president and devotees from Shiva Shakti who are here. They were here last night. And whenever I turned to them and asked them to come and to assist us here, willingly, so willingly and readily to come to help with that tradition that belonged to them from Gayana Sevashram Sangha. Tonight we have with us Harold Rajendra Kaulisar, who will bring to you a few words of beautiful messages.
Vyas Ji Bhagwan, beloved Swami Bhajananda Ji Maharaj, Shrotagan, devotees and friends, Jai Jai Sitaram. Once again, by the graces of Sri Sri Guru Maharaj, we are blessed to be here in this spiritually charged Pranav Ashram to celebrate and to listen to Ram Katha and to reflect on the life and times of Param Puja Swami Purnananda Ji Maharaj. This year marks the 105th anniversary of him taking Samadhi following the celebration of Maghi Purnima and Mahashivratri at the head office in Kolkata, India. This morning, as I looked at the reflections of Hinduism hosted weekly by Swamiji, and I listened to the chants of Jagjit Singh simultaneously as Swamiji was giving the message and the flashbacks pictorially of the school, of the brahmacharis, of the swamis. it was a highly charged emotional moment for me. I was moved to tears because as a child of the ashram, me and my family, we owe so much to the work of Guruji. Some time ago, I was given a book and I looked through it from time to time. And regardless if the information was fully accurate or not, we know that it is written in this book published by Rika Prakashan that Guruji heard of the great Acharya through his friend Harsha Mukherjee. Guruji was an only son. His father, I believe the name written on there is Harsha Kumar Gupta. And Guruji's name, his Rashi, was Banking Sen Gupta. He joined the ashram at the early age of 18 or 19. He was initiated as a brahmachari under the great master. And in no time at all, by the zeal that he showed and his brilliance, being part of the preaching party and doing relief work at a time when India was struggling so badly from famines and droughts and just poverty, he was initiated as a Swami by Acharya Pranav Anandaji Maharaj. And it was written somewhere that the great Acharya told him, there are two things you must keep in mind if you are to succeed in your work. Your old life is now finished. You must have no contact with your immediate family. And you must learn to show an understanding the meaning of determination. And Vyasji tonight in his Katha, we had an example of determination showed by Hanuman Swami and his brother Vanars. They would not give up. And this 13-letter word called determination is the hallmark of Guruji's life. He was selected to be part of the Indian Cultural Mission under Swami Advaitanandaji Maharaj. He was the deputy leader, and they visited Trinidad in 1950, I believe. And then 5 years later, some devotees had the vision to invite Guruji to British Guyana. And I think if you do the math, from 1955 to 1986, he would have spent 31 years serving the people of Guyana of diverse races and classes. We've heard the story over and over of the establishment of the Hindu College, from the Abari in the east to Kitty in the west, on the east coast of the Marara. The Hindu College was one of only 2 secondary schools, other than government schools, that was started privately and managed privately. But Guruji's vision was exceptional because he wanted to attract the downtrodden, the rejects who couldn't make it into Queen's College and other government secondary schools. Naurang Prasad, one of the first principals, I think he wrote that the initial enrollment from the school was 39 students in 1956. And the Hindu College was known then as the East Coast High School, subsequently changed to the Hindu College. And I think Naurang's article said there were 4 Muslims in the group 3 or 4 Christians. And they had Guruji's concept of providing the opportunity for each religious group to say their own prayers every day. And I find it really interesting what Naurangji said. He did the Hindu prayers, and there was another teacher that did the Christian prayers, but they didn't have anybody to do the Muslim prayers. So he went and he met the Mulvi at Golden Grove by the name of Hyder Ali. And he taught him the namaz and how to lead the Muslim students in prayer. The contradiction, of course, was, in the words of Naurangji, he was an Orthodox Brahmin from a Brahmin family. And here he was teaching students to say the namaz. But this could only have happened at the Hindu college. Guruji was a man of great vision. He was ahead of his time. And he provided to us a spring in our step, an opportunity to be better people. He molded young minds. And today, we are better for it. And he's always maintained that whatever was accomplished by him was only by the graces and mercies of his master and guru, Acharya Pranav Maharaj. I often think what he would say today if he knew that we are celebrating his life. The chances are he always dedicated everything to his guru. And I have mixed emotions to know whether he would be happy that we are not celebrating his guru, but him. But be that as it may, I am happy to be here and proud to be part of the Bharat Shivashram Shanga. Panditji, Vyasji, your Katha tonight was most inspiring. I go to Montreal because my younger son lives there periodically. And I want to say to you a hearty bonjour, as they say in Montreal, in the beautiful province of Quebec. And in closing, I know we're running in time. I would like to just share this quotation that I came across recently. And it was made by Paramahansa Yogananda, one of the greats of Bharat, who brought the masterful teachings into the West. He said, the relationship between disciple and guru is the most beautiful because it is unconditional and everlasting. Through all incarnations, they are in touch with one another. And at the time of death, the guru comes to guide the disciple through the transition from the physical body to the astral heaven. Swami Bhajananda is an example of a Shishya of Swami Purnanandaji, who has dedicated his life. He's answered the clarion call. And through all trials and tribulation, he's still standing today and doing exemplary work for the wider Hindu community. Guruji read consecutively 52 weeks of Gita Yajna from the quarantine to the Esquibo. And this was done after the ashram was built. So we can go on. There's not enough time. There's not enough ink in the pen to write on all the things that he's done. So Swamiji, I thank you very much for this opportunity. Bhagwan's choicest blessings to you and all devotees and friends. And Vyasji, it has been a great pleasure pleasure and high honor to listen to you, your eloquence, the energy that you show from the asan is contagious. Thank you. Jai Jai Sitaram.
Bahut bahut dhanyavad Rajendra ji. And indeed, you continue in the tradition of the Shangha that you and devotees are doing wonderful work in Scarborough, promoting the dharma there too in the Hindu community. Devotees and friends, Pranav is a destination in itself. Pranav is the Bharat Sevashram Shangha Canada Hindu heritage. It's a branch of the Bharat Sevashram Shangha in India. And since we came here a little over 24 years ago, going into 25 years now, this location has traveled a good way and has become a destination in itself. And one of the founder members of this location here, with our late Shiv Shankar, is Satpurushotham. He has been together. We have been working with one mind, with one thought, with one destination. And so we had gone through the years of trials, of tests, or even uncertainties in order to reach where we are today. So now I'll ask Sat to come and to give a message to you on this wonderful occasion.
Thank you, Swamiji. Panditji, thank you very much. Welcome to our temple. Sitaram, everybody. Thank you, Harold. We just got a very beautiful lesson in the origin of our Kovanjan ashram. I often wonder about the mind of a saint that would go to a foreign country and build an institution like he did in Guyana. Something that we are also very proud of, something that gave Hindus dignity and pride. We're truly grateful for what this organization has done to Hindu and our Hindu culture and the respect it has given us. Tonight, we have the great pleasure of listening to Panditji. Panditji and I share a special bond. And I am going to talk, Panditji, if I can talk about that for a couple of seconds. Panditji and I were knee-high to a grasshopper. We were like 5 and 6 years old when Panditji and I did the home at a Yajna read in Keenfield by Pandit Boj's dad, Pandit Devdutt Sharma. We slept in the same bed for a week, and I reminded him this afternoon as I walked in if he remembered me, and he said he couldn't, and I couldn't even. I often wonder what he would look like today, and here I am. It was a beautiful meeting, and I'm very honored that you're doing such wonderful work. Your work is legendary, and I heard all about what you have done. If I'd kept that tradition of Panditji, I could have been just like Panditji today. We here at the Pranav Mandir have been busy doing lots of stuff, and tonight has been a very special night. This whole temple has been so filled with divinity. It's been a long while since we have had someone sit next to Swamiji. I still, as I sit there, I'm remembering the days of our great brother and friend Prakashji, and it was a similar charged atmosphere. Let me tell you a little bit about Pranav and what we have coming up here. I know, Swamiji, if I can take a couple seconds here and talk about next Sunday we're having a disclosure as to our year activity and what we have been doing, how many funds we have raised, and what our plans are. So we invite everyone to do come out and be part of that. At which time we will talk about our virtual fundraiser and where we're at on that project. That was a very ambitious project, and we are still working through the hoops of regulatory authorities to get that together. So please come out next Sunday, and we will talk all about that. Am I? Okay, so we'll see you next Sunday, and thank you very much, and please do come out tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Asad. Before you stand for Aarti, we'd like to close tonight's Katha, tonight's session most beautifully, as we have always been doing. So Brahm from Shiva Shakti will do bhajan after that. I'll ask Anthony to get Rako line up again. So thank you very much.
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम 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 हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम घात घात तो हे परमेश्वर घात घात तो हे परमेश्वर स्नेह तुम्हीं दिखलाती नर नारी के प्रेम की ज्योति जग में तुम्हीं जलाती ओ नैया के केवन हारे ओ नैया के केवन हारे जपो मैं तुम्हरो नाम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम तुमको दया के सागर प्रभु जी, 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 ओ तुमको दया के सागर प्रभु जी, तुम्हारे पालनहारे चैन तुम्हीं के पाल ही दे कर मनवा सांझ सकारे, जो भी तुम्हारे आस लगा ले, जो भी तुम्हारे आस लगा ले, बने उसी के काम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम, हे दुख भंजन तुम्हीं प्रणाम। जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन, जय रघुनंदन, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम।
बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। क्या बात है, ब्रह्म ब्यूटीफुल इंडीड। Now Rako will do us the very beautiful bhajan again.
लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मुहे लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मुहे लागे वृंदावन को। लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, मैं लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन को। गंगा जल है नीरा बहुत है, गंगा जल है, ओ गंगा जल है नीरा बहुत है, ओ गंगा जल है नीरा बहुत है। ओ जन्ना तू डटही को, ओ जन्ना तू डटही को, मैं मुहे लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मुहे लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मुहे लागे वृंदावन को। घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, ओ घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा। ओ रतन श्रीपति जी को, रतन श्रीपति जी को, मैं मुहे लागे लागे वृंदावन को मैं मोहित। चंद्रस की बजपाल कृष्ण छवि, 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 लागे वृंदा सपति को, लागे वृंदा सपति को, मैं मोहे, मैं मोहे, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मोहे, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन को, मैं मोहे लागे वृंदावन। थैंक यू स्वामी जी।
राको बहुत 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 सुंदर, थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत धन्यवाद, थैंक यू so much once again. Devotees, our yajna continues tomorrow morning. Panditji will do a final session. We will start Havan about 8:30 in the morning, and then we continue regular satsang type, and then Panditji's Katha, Bhajans, Kirtan will close tomorrow. So I'll ask you now, let us all stand for closing arti.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakt Janon ke sangat, Das Janon ke sangat, Jan Vidur Kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakt Janon ke sangat, Das Janon ke sangat, Jan Vidur Kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. पद पावे दुख दिन से मन का, स्वामी दुख दिन से मन का, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे धन का, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। पिता तुम मेरे शरण हो किसकी, स्वामी शरण हो किसकी, तुम बिना दूजा, तुम बिना दूजा, आस करो इसकी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम जगते दूर करे ओम रे जगदीश हरे ओम रे जगदीश हरे ओम रे जगदीश हरे।
भक्तजनों हाथ जोड़कर भगवान की प्रार्थना करो। शांताकारं इत्यादि गाइए।
शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविज्ञानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। पापोऽहं पापोकर्माहं पापोऽहं पापोसम्भवं त्राहि मां पुनरीकाक्षं सर्वपापो हरो हरि। मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यद्यपूजतं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। बार बार वरमागहु हर्षिदेहु श्रीरङ्ग परसरोजन पायनी भक्ति सदा सत्संग सियं भजो रामचंद्र की जय। शरणं प्रभु उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। ओम द्यौ शांति अंतरिक्ष वं शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापः शांति उषदय शांति वनस्पत्य शांति विश्वदेव शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति शामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम।
बोलिए बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोलो श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की
जय।